Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I'm going to give it just 1 second because I always want to make sure that it's actually sending the signal. Let's take a peek here. And let's see. Is it working? Is it working? Yes. Okay. Now I'm going to mute myself over here. Sorry. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Happy Wednesday morning. I'm so excited to be here with you. My name is Shelly. If we have not yet met, I have a YouTube channel called Shelly Saves the Day, and over there we are talking all things YouTube and all things video editing. So I would love it if you want to come say hi sometime. I would love to welcome you over there. Today we're going to be talking about YouTube Shorts, and I'm super excited when Andrew contacted me and he's like, hey, you want to talk about YouTube Shorts? And I'm like, yes, because it's also talking about vertical video, which is absolutely I have a deep love for vertical video, and I know a lot of people want to poo-poo all over it and be like, it's not very cool. I love it. I love vertical video so much so that I even opened a new YouTube channel dedicated only to vertical video. So yeah, if you want to check that out, come visit me over there. So good morning, everyone. Where are you tuning in from? Please let me know. Was that coffee? Oh, was that coffee for me? Can I have coffee? Oh, I didn't think I was going to be able to have coffee because I was getting everything ready. So, coffee for me. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, thank you. By the way, if you guys are watching, what kind of coffee or beverage are you having? What's in your cup right now? I have coffee. Oh, I'm so excited. In my, Starbucks, I'm going to wait for some of that whipped cream, though, to go down because I will end up with it all over my face. So, we are going to be talking YouTube Shorts. So, first of all, where are you watching from? What's in your cup? And if you've never heard of YouTube Shorts, give me some sort of red emoji. And if you have heard of YouTube Shorts or even have posted one, give me some sort of blue emoji. Give me a blue emoji, okay? Okay, so let's talk a few things about what it is, what it isn't, and then as a special surprise, I thought it'd be really fun to show you what it looks like because currently it is only available in India. It is working its way everywhere else to be released inside of the app, but you can still upload videos right now to YouTube, and we'll get into how you can still kind of be part of the Shorts shelf along with short stories and stories. So a few things about what Shorts are. This is a new released feature from YouTube. They're really getting into vertical video, and they're also getting into kind of short form entertainment. So thinking Instagram stories, TikTok, Snapchat, all that kind of stuff. They're taking some of the best of what that is, and they're bringing it over here to a much wider audience and search pool, which is fantastic. So you can, right now in India and thank you, buddy, good shake, in some of your apps. So I have, let's say, 5 YouTube channels, and only one of my channels actually has this feature, which is funny. But I'm going to be able to show you what it looks like when you're inside of the app and what it looks like when you're trying to create a short, and we can create one together. I thought that would be really fun to show you. So 15 seconds. Now, inside of the app, when you're creating YouTube Shorts, it's going to be 15 seconds. Now, if you are outside of the app and then uploading into YouTube, it can be up to 60 seconds. And YouTube, unlike stories, where they have the stories that go 15 seconds and they last for 7 days, this will be a video that lives on your channel as a regular upload. So they are working in the future on perhaps separating and having different types of analytics for them, but they said for right now it just rolls up into the same, okay? So what's really, really interesting about YouTube Shorts as well, so besides the fact that it's it doesn't expire, it's like a regular video, they actually encourage, there was a webinar, if anyone was on the webinar that they had, I would love for you to do a little hand raise here. But they were actually saying that for a lot of the success that they're seeing, they're recommending somewhere much shorter than 60 seconds. They're saying 25 seconds, 20 seconds, 15 seconds. And it's entertaining, and what they don't want from you is to just necessarily repurpose your TikTok, and we'll get into that in a little bit. And they're not looking for people to just say a 15-second, hey guys, make sure you tune into my video on Thursday type of thing. They're looking for more original content than that. So I thought that was really interesting that they brought that point specifically. Plus, they gave a recommended kind of time frame, which was that 15 to 30-second mark, which if you know YouTube, sometimes they're pretty tight-lipped about some of their new features and what they're actually looking for, and they kind of just said it during the webinar, and I thought that was kind of cool that they shared that with people. So a few things about this, how you can view YouTube Shorts. So some of you may have noticed as you're browsing, yes, you can see people's profiles and you can see that they've uploaded stories, but in certain apps, you're going to see there's a little row. It's called a shelf. It's a row of videos and it says short stories, or it says short videos and stories. So those you'll see, instead of some videos that were just 15 seconds, which was the stories, they're actually showing 30-second, 40-second videos. And you're like, what are those? These are shorts. Now, a few things about this, you do have to be filming it vertically. So that means either you take a wide video and you put it into a frame that is going to be vertical, or you turn your camera and you actually film it vertical, or you're editing and cutting out the middle, or you're using your phone is kind of the idea. But they are looking for vertical videos, right? So not the wide ones, but the actual tall ones. They're looking for vertical videos under 60 seconds. And if you don't have the in-app feature right now, you can upload videos and use the hashtag shorts in the title or description. And they are searching for those types of videos to also feature on the shelf. So when it comes to the shelf, that's one of the ways that people can discover your videos, the shorts. There are 3 other ways though. So I have my post-its. If you guys, oops, I dropped one. If you guys didn't see in my Instagram story or my story, I love post-its. So this is, so I make sure I get all the right points for you. So you have the browsing shorts in the shelf on your homepage. There is a module which is called What to Watch Next. So they have that. You can search on YouTube. You can also search under the hashtag for shorts. And then there's also in the subscription feed. So it's 4 different ways that people are able to find you and your shorts video. And what's also really cool about this is that in that shorts shelf, or what to watch next, they're serving up your video to people who are not subscribed to you. Because as you know, when YouTube launches a new feature, they really like to highlight people who are using and utilizing that feature. So even though you don't have the in-app thing, you can still, like I said, upload those videos, use the hashtag shorts in your title or your description. If we're learning something so far, will you give me a thumbs up in the chat, on the video, all the stuff? You guys know though, I always like to try and get to 100. I don't know where we're at. If we can get to 100 thumbs up and 100 viewers, that's always like, love it, triple digits. Okay, so let's also talk about why you would want to do YouTube Shorts and why this kind of change is pretty momentous. So not that long ago, YouTube actually started supporting vertical video. So full on vertical video, and I'm gonna show you what that looks like here in just a little bit too, because there's all sorts of data out there right now that says 70% of traffic, first of all, on YouTube is coming from a mobile phone. Think about it. That is a lot of phones in people's hands where they're watching content. Now, what's really, really interesting is the MOVA report, which is the Mobile Overview Usage Statistics report, which is put out by Scientia Mobile. They did a report and a study that showed that even while on video sites, so again, even while on a video site, 80% of the time people left their phone in a portrait orientation. That is that up and down orientation, not landscape, which is the wide one. So if you are one of the people who watches YouTube videos, even though you know it's a video site, and you watch it in an up and down orientation, I want you to put some sort of put an emoji. And if you absolutely refuse, then thumbs up this video. I don't, whatever. Put a different kind of emoji, a negative emoji, okay? Because the data is out there that's showing that, again, traffic on mobile, is huge from YouTube. And also, even when you're on a video site, people are watching their phones in a vertical orientation. So if you can be one of the people that shows up and they don't have to turn their phones, it takes up more real estate on the screen, because you know what happens when people have a widescreen video on a portrait orientation? They scroll. They scroll. What's the comments? What's the next video and recommended? And they get really distracted. It's really easy to be like, ooh, Mr. Beast put out a new video, or Philip DeFranco he just released his video. If you can take up the entire screen so that your face or your subject matter is all that they see, that means they can't look at other stuff. And if you can stay and capture their attention more, YouTube is going to also like that, because they're like, oh, people are staying on this video. They enjoy it. We're going to serve up and recommend more of this, right? Okay. So 82% of the time, even while on a mobile site, people are still going to hold their phone in a portrait orientation. This is something that you can do to, one, differentiate yourself. And if you think about it, this is one of the open doors to repurposing, which I'm going to go into a bit of a personal story for just a second. So mods, don't get mad at me. So my friend last night, actually, I saw this on an Instagram story, shout out to the mods, by the way. If you're enjoying this one, give them some love, give them a thumbs up, because they work hard for the money, and they're just awesome. Okay. So my friend last night on our Instagram story posted that TikTok had actually closed her account, and for whatever reason, so she even had a creator fund, she had money that she was setting aside for some sort of giveaway, and they just shut down her account. And she's not active necessarily on Instagram as much, or on YouTube as much, or anywhere else. And I was like, ooh, one, that sucks, okay? But two, if that's your only source of income, just like we always say, we don't build our real estate on rented property or on a receding beach line, hopefully, because at any time, some tsunami or something can come on and just like take your house. Or, you know, someone can come along and be like, you can't have your house here anymore. And that must stink. So one of the great things about vertical video is how much you can reuse, repurpose, recycle, and put it elsewhere. Okay. So I love this about vertical video so much. And so I also wanted to just go into some of the places, if you guys didn't know, that you can also share your videos. So bear with me 1 minute. I've got a new set of post-its for that. Okay? So it's going to be, first of all, LinkedIn. Not only does LinkedIn on its main feed support videos, they also have stories. Okay? Fleet. How many of you have started using Fleet, which is stories for Twitter? They're calling it Fleet. Everyone's just calling it stories for Twitter. But if you have used or made a Fleet, I made one last night. I was posting about coming here to TubeBuddy. There's that. But also Twitter itself is also going to support vertical video. Periscope, which is also part of Twitter, supports vertical video. Pinterest, if you didn't know, now you can actually start creating vertical pins. So if you could create a vertical video, 15 seconds or whatnot, you can actually put that video on Pinterest as a pin with a link to your YouTube or your Instagram or whatever video that is going to take you through the rest of it, okay? So video pins, and don't sleep on Pinterest, guys. Pinterest still is kind of like a search engine with all of their hashtags and stuff like that. Pinterest can actually drive you views. I can still get 4,000 or 5,000 impressions and whatnot, viewers on Pinterest just by sharing with underneath the YouTube videos. You can share it to Pinterest. Take advantage of it. Absolutely. All right. Facebook. You know, Facebook has stories, of course. Facebook also supports vertical video. YouTube also supports full vertical video, no black bars, unless you actually edited it in a widescreen format and then stuck the video in the middle. Don't do that because it will not expand the whole screen. But if you upload the actual vertical video, it will show on your phone. I want to show you what that looks like because it's actually a pretty cool experience, okay? YouTube Stories, of course, YouTube Shorts, which is awesome. Facebook, right? Instagram. So you have so many ways on Instagram. So you've got Reels, you've got the stories, you've got in-app feed, which is going to be the 4x5 or 1080 by 1350 orientation. Okay. We've got Snapchat, we've got TikTok, all of these places except vertical video. So if you were to create a vertical video, you could simultaneously put it on all of those platforms. And then if you just go where the people are and let them watch you, and the cool thing is, if any of those sites ever go away, hello MySpace or hello Triller or whichever one it was that was only here for a hot minute, then you're still gonna be fine by having your content distributed everywhere. If this is making sense so far, can we get a thumbs up on this video? I don't know exactly where we're at with it, but I'd love to check. Oh, I can't see it. Oh, I can't see it. Oh, I think we did. I think we broke 100, right? Yay! Thank you so much, you guys. You guys are the best. Guys and gals, sorry. All right, so I'm just looking at my post-its real quick. I want to make sure I get through this before I show you what it actually looks like. If you want to create your first short, we could do it together. And so here's one thing about shorts, all right? They will not serve ads up against them. So they are not monetized, okay? And you cannot use them to get watch hours towards your 4,000 watch hours that you need to get monetized. Again, so let me repeat that. Even though you can create shorts, you cannot use that to get into the YPP program for watch hours. They will count all of the subscribers gained through shorts. They will not count the watch time. So I know a lot of people are out there being like, I should just create another channel for shorts. You could totally do that. That's your prerogative. You can do that. But just keep in mind, if that other channel, if it's just for watch time, that's fine, but it's not going to necessarily just get monetized off of shorts. If you're concerned mostly about what it might do to your metrics and average view duration, that kind of information, and you're someone who makes hour-long documentaries all the time and you're not willing to gamble or play with what that might do to your metrics, that would be the reason to open another channel. But just keep in mind, it will not help you get into YPP or YouTube Partner Program, and it doesn't count towards your 4,000 hours. I hope that is clear. Also, another thing, when they were recommending, please don't just take your TikToks and bring them over here. One of the reasons why they're saying that is because a lot of the time what's very, very popular on TikTok is going to be dances and things set to very popular music. And when you do that, they are very specific about how if you bring content over from other places that has music in it that was not done inside of the Shorts app, or it's not a Shorts app, it's the Shorts part of the YouTube app, you will still be subject to copyright ID or copyright claims, copyright strikes. So absolutely, you are not exempt if you're bringing over music from TikTok that had a song put in it. You can put it on YouTube, but you will run the risk of getting hit with a copyright ID claim or a strike. So if you don't know the difference between the two, one, keep in mind that a copyright ID claim is going to be sometimes where they come in and they limit which countries you might be able to be viewed in, or technically, if it was on a regular video, they could still serve ads on it. And if it was getting ad revenue, the holder of the copyright would actually get all of that money and you would not. Okay. But because these are also not monetized, that particular thing doesn't stand. But, and the people who would tell you like, oh, if you only use 5 seconds of a song, it's fine. No, there's still AI that is looking for this kind of use of music that is belonging to a catalog that is someone else owns. So don't just bring over music from TikTok or somewhere else. And I'm going to show you when we get into the app in just a second that you can. There are some popular songs in there, and there is a library of music that you can use that they're including for you, some of which are popular songs. So I was testing last night, and there was, tell me if you guys know the Chicken Wing song. Tell me I'm not by myself, or I'm just aging myself. I'm on TikTok, and I hear the Chicken Wing song all the time. Yeah. I can't sing it, you guys. Okay. If you know the song, put a chicken in the comments if you know the song. And we could try to play it here in a second. Okay. So, yes, copyright ID claims, a copyright, you still might get a strike. So be careful with that. Okay. So let's talk about some other people, friends of mine, that actually were very, very kind to share some data about YouTube Shorts as well. So they were saying that what they have noticed about YouTube Shorts is some people are finding more success with doing things that are short, quick, entertaining types of clips, story times, or whatever else. They're not seeing as much with just 15 seconds of a dance tutorial. They're not seeing as much with just 20 seconds of an actual tutorial, because some of it is going to be difficult to always get your message across in 20 seconds. Oh, yes, I saw chicken in the chat. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Rob, for being my friend. And yes, chicken wing, chicken wing. Wow, I'm embarrassed. But what they are looking for you to do is they want you to create original content. They want you to have some fun. And that's really the biggest things that they pushed. And I don't want anyone to stress out or feel bad about the fact that they don't have the YouTube Shorts part of the app in there yet, because it's actually pretty limited and it's not that great. So don't let that stop you. You can still, like I said, upload vertical videos up to 60 seconds. Use the hashtag shorts in your title or description. They are looking for that, and they are featuring videos, and they're not taking into account like your channel size, anything like that. I've seen channels that are very, very small and channels that are very large also in that shorts shelf. So this is really cool because this is one of those times where they're kind of evening the playing field. And when they release a new feature, they being YouTube, if they have a new feature that's released, there's a lot of people that don't always jump on the bandwagon of using it, right? Some are stuck in their ways, or some don't even know about the change, or some just refuse to do it. If you can be one of the people that gets in on it and gets a lot of views, there are people driving hundreds of thousands of views, millions of views, driving people to subscribe to their channel because they're like, I want more of this person. I like this person. And that discoverability, which is really only rivaled sometimes on TikTok, especially for people using shorts. If you're not using it yet, I would highly, highly encourage you to just give it a shot. Try a couple and see. It also, I think, it brings more fun back to it, because sometimes what you see is like the lights, the set, the like talking points, the 10 minutes of polished presentation on a weekly cadence. But what's great about shorts is that it can actually just be a lot more fun and a lot more like free, and like it brings joy back to sometimes making video. And I think one of the things that's really awesome about it, it almost celebrates and asks you to use like your phone, which is that awesome feeling because it's on you all the time and you're capturing moments all the time. And a lot of the time when you're taking a selfie or taking a video, sometimes you're not always thinking, oh, turn the camera, and you're like, what do? I have all this vertical footage. Now you can slice it together and actually make really, really, really cool and interesting stuff. Sometimes vertical video can just be a better way to showcase products. So if you think about like the Empire State Building or something and you want to like pan up and see it, like sometimes that widescreen format of it just doesn't look as good. If you're someone who has a product-based channel and you're showing off like bottles of wine or jewelry or something like that, sometimes vertical is just a better look for you. All right. So 1, we're going to increase the chance of virality. 2, we're bringing more fun to it. And when you have more fun with your videos, people, they feel that and they like it. So, so here's the thing. If you, I just happened to see a comment where it says, can they be a full hour or a short version? With shorts, okay, they will always let you, if you're uploading a video, as long as you're like verified, not the verified with the check mark, but verified like they've sent you a text SMS or something like that, verified your identity, basically. You can then do videos over 15 minutes. You can upload a video in vertical at any length of time, okay? But to qualify to be part of the shorts initiative or what they're looking for videos under 60 seconds and then, and in vertical, okay? This is also really a great way, like I said, to get views from non-subscribers because they are serving up content to people who are not necessarily subscribed to you, but based on their viewing activity and like things that they like, they're trying to recommend things that might be adjacent or would be close to what that person would want to see, which could include your video, which is going to increase the chance and likelihood someone's going to see you, like you, know you, trust you, subscribe to you, buy from you, all of those things. So, yes, that's another reason there. Are we learning some stuff this morning? Good morning, everyone. Okay, so we've talked about this up to 60 seconds. Shorts. Yes, we're learning things. Dole Whip Dad, hey, it's nice to see you. I haven't seen you in a little bit. Okay, they did say that maybe in the future they will look at monetizing them. Currently not monetized right now, and like I said, you cannot use it to be in your 4,000 hours for the YPP program. So the same with metrics. I think they have limited metrics right now, but they are working on how to kind of like separate that out, where views are coming from. And I know, no promises, but they did talk about how to maybe separate those metrics from your regular longer videos because they are concerned, and they do know that some people are most concerned with like average view duration or something like that for their channel. So it's something they're cognizant of. Yes, they're definitely cognizant of that. All right, so you guys want to see a demo of what shorts looks like? If you guys want to see a demo, give me a thumbs up in this chat section. You guys want to I was staying up last night trying to practice to make it so that I can show you on my phone because, like I said, out of the multiple YouTube channels that I have, only one of them has access to shorts, but I wanted to be able to show you. Okay, I see at least one thumbs up, so I'm gonna be like, yes, let's do this. Oh, I see more, okay. And I forget also because there's quite a delay from what I see and push out and what you guys see, so yay, okay, yay. I would love to. Demo. Yes, okay, cool, awesome. All right, let me switch to the thing where I can show you my screen. All right, so now we're gonna be seeing, this is my phone. And so if you are in the regular YouTube app, not the YouTube Studio, but YouTube app, okay, you are going to be able to, at the very bottom, you're going to hit this plus button, and it's going to say, do you want to go live? Do you want to create a short or upload a video, right? Let me show it to you. So hopefully you guys are seeing this, right? So it says upload a video, create a short, and then on the side it has a little badge that says beta, and then it says go live. One pet peeve, just FYI, I don't have 1,000 subscribers on this particular channel, which is on, and I kind of just wish, it just like breaks my heart every time I want to hit it, and it's like, no, you do not qualify. And I'm like, just take away the button. Okay, anyway, sorry, I digress. So we're gonna go to create short, okay? This should be kind of familiar. Oh, hello everyone. So what you're going to see is there's going to be a bar across the top. Hopefully you're seeing this, and it will go for 15 seconds, okay? There's also 3 other options that you have. You're gonna be able to adjust the speed. You'll be able to adjust the timer. So that means you can go faster or you can go slower. You can go 0.3, 0.5, like double speed and triple speed, okay? Those are your options. And then you also have the ability to flip around your camera if you want to go selfie or front facing, and then the upload if you want to upload videos that you already have, okay? So if you take a look at this, if you set the timer, it will give you, so this is one of those, if you wanted to run out into position, if you set this on a tripod and then you wanted to say, start shooting in 3 or 5 seconds. And there's also a stop time. So you can say, hey, I only want you to go for 5 or 10 seconds or whatever it is. You can set that as part of this slider bar right here, okay? Then, so yes, you can go up to 20 seconds if you need to run to get to where you're going. You can totally do that. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and stop that. Now, one thing we can do is if you press the record button, you're gonna see the slider bar across the top here. You're gonna see it start to fill up with red, and that's gonna indicate how much time out of the 15-second timer limit that you have left or you have used. So let me give you an example. So we're gonna say, good morning, everyone. We are talking all about YouTube Shorts. I hope that you're here on the TubeBuddy channel. All right, so if you see right there, the red bar has kind of come to a spot, and there's a little indicator right there. So I'm gonna snooze this little notification. Sorry, guys. So if you see what I did there, if you stop hitting the record button, you have a stopping point. Now, this means that you can record actually in chunks. So we can come back now and we can add another section, and we can say, hey, everyone, this is section 2 of the video. And now we have another section, okay? And then what you can do is you can come in and you can hit the delete button for the last section that you just recorded. So it doesn't mean that I can go back to the first one and delete it and still keep the middle one. It goes into what was the last thing that you just recorded. So if you wanted to, you could hit the X button and take it back, and you could see that that piece has disappeared from the timeline. Now, if you're like, oh poop, I made a mistake and I really want that piece back, you'll see there was one new button that came in, which is the redo. So you can actually come in and you can bring it back, and you'll see that that piece is now back. Okay, so if you do this, you can actually hit the next button, and I'm going to show you.
Good morning, everyone. We are talking all.
Okay, so this is a library of music that YouTube has deemed appropriate or allowed to be played in a YouTube short. Now, because it's, 15 seconds or less, some of these songs you may actually know. So here's that chicken wing song. If I play 2 seconds of it, hopefully this video, well, you guys don't monetize your videos anyway, but you guys will now know the craziness that is the chicken wing song. I apologize, / it will be stuck in your head for the rest of the day. You brought this on yourselves, all right? So if we do this, you can select a song, and then I won't play it for too long. You can actually, similar to TikTok, you can change where it starts and where it stops if you wanted to kind of move it to later, like the chorus or a verse of a song, something like that. You guys ready for the chicken wing song? Can we get some chickens? Oh, I forget you guys are really delayed. Here we go. Now, if you wanted to adjust it, you're going to be able to move it here. So I don't want to play too much, but you can slide it along the bottom, and then you can start or stop at a different part of the song. So there's your chicken wing. I'm going to go back.
Good morning, everyone.
We're going to delete the music on that one.
Good morning, everyone. We are talking all about you.
And let me show you the next one. If you go to the next screen, you're going to have the options here. I think it's really interesting that it says the title is optional. I would create a title. I would certainly do that. And then you can decide if it's going to be public, and then you can select an audience. So if you are someone who has channel memberships like I do, then you could say, just for channel members or something like that. And then you would hit upload. You can see that the options here are very, very limited. So there's no option, like I said, for monetization or for adding a whole bunch of other information. Like, this is it. It's a very bare bones thing. And they're only looking for, like I said, up to 15 seconds inside of the app. I had heard a rumor that they might at some point extend it to 30 seconds, but I think similar to how Instagram rolled out 15 seconds and then eventually rolled out into 30 seconds. But as far as I've seen now, like I said, I have 5 channels. This is the only one that has access to shorts. So we'll see. Oh, by the way, if you guys didn't see that, if you enter in keyboard shortcuts for things that you use often, so if I enter in TB, it will auto correct it to TubeBuddy. Highly, highly recommend that for your own keyboard shortcuts. That is something I learned, not this particular one, but kind of the idea and principle behind it from Shelly Johnson at Vid Summit last year, back when we could meet in person and see people. I miss people. But yeah, so we can upload that. We're going to come back to this screen. All right, so what did you guys think of YouTube Shorts? Tell me. Was that kind of, I think it's kind of cool. I think it's kind of cool to see what it looks like and how they actually have you use it. But one thing that's really, really interesting about it, if you upload a clip, 15 seconds, whatever, if you upload a clip, the ability to add music disappears. So that's kind of weird, right? I know, I miss people. All I saw was I miss people. So, I don't, we did not show you, I'm sorry. We'll just come back for 1 second here. Sorry, this is the last thing I will show you is the speed option. So if you go this direction, it's going to be slower, right? And if you go this direction, it's going to be very, very, very fast. So if you want to be doing one of those where you're doing double speed or whatever, you can do that in here. So let me come back here. So truthfully, I don't see a ton of people always using inside of the app itself to create their shorts. I just don't, because there's so many other awesome places that you can create your content and just download it. So whether that's inside of Instagram stories itself, inside of TikTok, inside of like just other editing apps, and then adding the text, the stickers, because you guys saw there's no text, there's no stickers, there's no like GIFs, whatever you want to say. There's none of that inside of here. It's a very bare bones experience. So maybe in the future they will actually improve some of that. But as of right now, like what you guys saw, that's everything that's included in the Shorts app, or Shorts part of the app. Okay. I see a message from Doc Rock. Hey, how are you? I miss travel. Oh, is Nick Nimmin in here? Oh, hey, Nick. It's nice to see you. Thank you for being here. So that is a lot of the demo and information stuff that I really wanted to share with you about Shorts. Now, if you guys have questions about vertical video, Shorts, all that kind of stuff, let's talk about it, because I always like to do around a half an hour of like talking with you and like showing you stuff, and then some question answer after. Also, shout out to the mods, and if you haven't yet, I think it should be saying around here, you can join our Discord community where we are all pretty active over there, and there's all sorts of great channels, and yeah. And I want to say, of course, thank you to TubeBuddy for having me. If you don't have it yet, you can definitely get started for free, download it, and if you want to stay with them, we got tons of discount codes all over the place. Check out their discount section. All the people in here and the mods have discount codes, so yeah. Let's see here. I'm going to come over here and say, so even if Shorts is not available to you inside of app, don't worry. You can still upload, just create a vertical video, upload it to your YouTube account, and use the hashtag Shorts in your title or description. And they are also looking for that kind of content to serve up to people as well. So even if you don't have Shorts, and like I said, even though I have it in this one account, I probably would not create my content inside of Shorts. I would create it inside of TikTok or someplace that has access to all of the cool filters and stickers and cool emoji type things. Download it. And if you don't know how to download like with a lot less of a watermark or anything like that, I have a video on that, I'm pretty sure on my vertical video channel and on my Instagram. So there's a trick, especially if you're on iPhone, to downloading it as a live photo and then saving as video. And it will only have a teeny tiny little watermark, and then you can just pinch and zoom just a little bit and it will crop it out for you, or crop it out in your video editing. You don't even have to watch my video. There you go. So you can still participate and be part of Shorts even if you don't have it in app. Just like I said, upload the vertical video and you're good to go. Don't worry, guys. Okay, let's see. What do we have in here? Is it short or Shorts? It is Shorts with the S at the end. So like I said, absolutely upload your video vertical, less than 60 seconds with hashtag shorts in the title. Okay. So let me see. What are people saying? This lady is explaining everything perfectly. Thank you. You don't need to have it in app. No. And in fact, honestly, I probably would not create my stuff inside because, filters are fun and cool effects are fun. If anything, I would create it in TikTok, post it in TikTok, download it from TikTok, and then put it in over here. But like I said, I would not necessarily be using music from TikTok because you will still be subject to copyright ID claims or even up to copyright strikes if you use it with music. Okay? Oh, bye, Nick. By the way, I've made this decision. This year, for Thanksgiving, I'm not making a turkey. I know, sacrilegious, and I know we just went through this whole turkey or chicken wing thing. I'm getting honey baked ham. I'm really excited about it. Anyways, if any of you out there just don't really like turkey and you like ham instead, or you prefer ham, or you don't have turkey at Thanksgiving, let me know what you have at Thanksgiving. Make me feel better, because for a little bit I was like, I don't know if I feel bad about it, but okay. So by Nick Newman, it says, I've seen a lot of people repurpose from TikTok to Reels, so it could definitely be happening on Shorts. Yeah, for sure. And here's the thing, like I talked about earlier, is that if you think about it, honestly, you can redistribute your vertical video content so many different places. This is one of the biggest reasons why I love vertical video so much. And if you are someone who has created a ton of content that is in a widescreen format, not to worry. I even have a few videos on how to take a widescreen video and turn it into a vertical video. If you want to check that out on Vertical Video Vixen or on Shelly Saves the Day, I have videos on both channels. Don't worry, you can still totally create content. Let's see. Turkey and ham more. Yes, there was definitely a package that had turkey and ham. You just made your first short and you need to figure out the music. Yeah. So, awesome. You make shorts in KineMaster. Yeah, KineMaster is a great app. I will say some of my favorite apps if you're looking to make vertical video. iMovie, honestly, if you don't know the trick or hack with working with vertical video inside of iMovie, just pinch and zoom or twist and edit your vertical video, just your video on its side, and then export. And then when you're on iPhone, just rotate it back. Good to go, vertical video. Right there. I also enjoy InShot is one of my favorite. Mixed captions is also really, really good, and it's one of the greatest ones for burned in captions with a very low price. So let's say rev.com is $1.25 a minute. Inside of mixed captions, you can actually purchase a block of 300 minutes for like $5. Now it's using AI and you do have to go in and correct it. It's not as accurate, but it's pretty darn good. And if you guys didn't see it, I just released a video on my channel on Shelly Saves the Day on Sunday, which is 2 ways to get captions into your videos for free. And one of them is a new Instagram adjacent app called Threads, which is really, really awesome. And then the other way is using an app that I used to have deleted and brought back now that they support vertical video, because it used to only be square and it was kind of useless, is called Clips. So you can actually do your memoji, add stickers, whatever, and still have captions on screen. So those would also be, I think, really, really interesting for creating videos, especially vertical or ones that are engaging, not only for your Instagram stories, but on YouTube as well, because a lot of the time people are watching some of those videos or stories without sound. I did promise to show you what vertical video looks like on your phone. So let me do that really quick. Let me pull up, one second, let me go to my channel and I can show you what that looks like. You do have the option as well, if you are creating and editing a short, to save and exit, which means you don't have to finish the process of posting your short. So the next time you come back into the YouTube app or into the shorts part of the YouTube app, it will just ask you if you want to continue, like pick up where you left off. So you don't have to completely finish. So we're going to delete this one and come out. And then we're going to launch YouTube, and one second here. So not to just plug myself too hard, but I just am doing this because I can at least show you a video that is vertical that I know of. So give me 1 second here and we will pull this up. And then...
Welcome to Vertical Video Vixen. I am Shelly, and I am here to be your online guide when it comes to all platforms that
Mute
accept
it.
vertical video and the apps that you will use to make those videos.
So-
why you should care about vertical video? Here's a few reasons just to start with. Number one,
Okay, so the reason that I'm showing you this is you can see that it takes up the entire screen. So there is actually, kind of like you do with a See More, this little rectangular button at the bottom. And if you think about this and how much room it takes up and real estate wise on your screen, it's really going to be hard for, or difficult for people to keep scrolling on to the comment section or whatnot, because they're probably going to want to see everything that's going on in the video. So this is a really cool way to kind of like capture people's attention. But if you take a look at it, you can still scroll, but then it will go to a square video format. And then, like I said, you can see it here, and then you can expand it all the way so it takes up full screen. So this, I think, is just a really cool like way to view videos, because if you think about it, naturally, a lot of people hold, like I said, 82% of the time, even on a video site, they're holding the video in a portrait orientation. So this is a way to take up the entire screen and share that with them. All right, what questions do you guys have about... So I see some questions about music. So a few things I will say, if you're inside of the app and the shorts part, they do have the songs. Those ones, they've said they're cleared and they're good to go. There's also a YouTube music library. If you're a member of TubeBuddy, like a paying level, you get music from Audio Hero. You can get 10 songs a month for free with your membership. They also have a discount to Licked, which is also popular music in use in one video. I probably wouldn't use it for a vertical video for under 60 seconds because the songs are probably longer and you might want to use it in a full video, but that's your prerogative there. And then they also have a discount to Epidemic Sounds in there as well. I believe it's a 25% discount. You'll see all of that inside of the member perks area of TubeBuddy if you go to the website. Okay. And the thing about also music as well, I don't necessarily just trust like YouTube channels that are like, no copyright sounds, because you don't know, one, where they got that music. And if you ever find yourself in a place where you need to do a dispute or resolution, anything like that, at least the one time that happened and it was like a classical instrumental piece, I was able to go to the Audio Hero library, like the place where I downloaded it with the information, take a screenshot, send that in and be like, hey, this is totally a legit song. How are you going to do that on a random YouTube video that just says that it's copyright free or royalty free? So I would just be kind of careful with some of that, because it could also be that an artist said, hey, it's cool, but then they signed with some new label and their new label is like, nope, not cool any longer. So be careful with that. Hey, Paul Peck. Hey, did I see Renee Teeley's in the house? And okay, is it better to have a separate channel for shorts? Only, for example, like Mrs. Beats shorts channel. Okay, so like I said, there are a few reasons why you might want to have a shorts channel. There are a few reasons why you might not want to have a shorts channel. For some people, having a separate place where like their videos live, it's just time and upkeep that they don't want to do. Okay, and because of the fact like you can't monetize them, and so if the only reason you're doing it is to separate metrics, in 4 or 5 months or so, when YouTube actually comes along and separates the metrics between shorts and your regular videos, will you still feel great about having made that decision? But, you know, these are personal choices up to you. As of right now, they kind of count against like some of your average view duration and those types of metrics, but they did talk about trying to separate them in the future, but it may not be a reason to do it. Now, if you're a channel that only does documentaries and they're an hour long, it may make sense for you to make another channel, but it may actually, thank you, buddy, good shake. It may actually give you some freedom and fun to just have some behind the scenes look or like extra content on your channel that doesn't have to have such a cinematic, serious tone all the time. So it's really up to you and what you feel most comfortable with. I have not necessarily wanted to keep them separate. So I've done a couple shorts on a beauty channel, on the vertical video channel, on my main channel, and I think it's fine. But up to you. Uploading shorts, you can upload it through YouTube Studio. You can do it through the desktop one. Upload vertical videos less than 60 seconds. Use hashtag shorts if you don't have the in-app part, which is, like I said, only 15 seconds right now. Would it be worth having a shorts channel if you re-upload content in a compilation? No, I don't think necessarily, because a lot of the time if you take a look inside of like their videos, one, they can actually scan for reused content, and it could be a reason that it used to be if you had a ton of reused content or something as well, that they wouldn't want to monetize your channel. But even in the partner programs type stuff, they're like just taking compilations from other places, like, you know, the people who take compilations of like TikToks or stuff like that. It's not really original content. You're not transforming it in some real way, so it doesn't really fall under fair use. And so, like, again, not a lawyer, can't tell you, but like, no, I don't necessarily think so. It's a good idea. Sending love from Germany. Hey, sending love from Seattle. Welcome back. A short is a shorter vertical video that is different than a story because it stays on your channel and lives in your video library. So there's that. You use TubeBuddy? Me too. I love TubeBuddy. We love TubeBuddy. Can you use hashtag shorts to previous videos that are vertical and under a minute? Yes. Yes, you can. It is not necessarily linked to publish date. So yes, if you have vertical videos already under 60 seconds, does not hurt to go back and change and add hashtag shorts to it. In fact, I did that as well. So again, don't worry about what country you're in. So I know someone is saying, is it available in Portugal? So technically the in-app stuff, it first was released in India in the app, but anybody is eligible to still upload a video in vertical less than 60 seconds using hashtag shorts in title or description. So I know they said it's not required to have to use it in both, but they did also specifically say in that live stream that they were browsing and looking for that. So I'm like, hey, if they're going to say that, then you can add it. It doesn't hurt anything. Okay. A YouTuber told me to use TubeBuddy. Hey, awesome. Awesome. In January, I'm celebrating 12th anniversary. Wow, congratulations. 12 is a very special number over here in Seattle. We love our 12s. YouTube Shorts can make different content. Is that only vertical and under 60-second import? Sorry, I guess I didn't quite read that correctly. Is that only? Okay, so yeah, if you're looking for what are the requirements for shorts or what they're looking for, yes, vertical video. So that is going to be the 9:16 or the tall video, and they're looking for videos under 60 seconds. They're not going to stop you from uploading a vertical video that is over that time frame. So you can do one that's an hour or 15 minutes, but it won't qualify as a short. So you won't see it in the shelf, which is going to be the stories and short videos. And if you weren't here for that, there are 4 places that people will find shorts. So that is either browsing through subscriptions, that is on the shelf that we just mentioned, that is on the what to watch next module, and that is on searching YouTube as well. Okay. Yes, 12th man. 12th man. Woo. Let's see. So how many of you, I want a raise of hands, how many of you are going to give it a try? Try out a short. How many of you are going to give a shot? If you are, raise your hand up. I think I'm ready to drink this now. Okay. Question. Someone I know has the button and was able to do a landscape video with it. I don't know. Is that a question or is that a statement? It sounds like a declarative sentence, but you're asking how. Is that possible? I'm not sure. Yay, I see some thumbs up. Yay. Good, 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 good. So here's the thing. I'm just going to say this again. Not only is vertical video, it's going to be good for redistribution, but if you think about this again, like I said earlier, if you're just tuning in now, whenever YouTube or Instagram or Facebook has a new feature, they want people to use that feature. Now, whether that was live streaming, using stories, using whatever, they're looking for people to push out that because they want more people to use this feature. Think about this, right? So if they're going to go through all the trouble of having an entire part of their app that is dedicated to shorts, having popular music in shorts, best believe they want people to be using shorts. And the fact that they've already said that we're going to serve it up to people who we think might like your content. They usually never do that. If you think about the fact that hardly ever do they want to even let your people who have opted into notifications know about your new videos. They're saying, hey, we're just going to serve up your video to people who might like it in this like a featured area part of the app. You would be a little bit nuts to not give it a shot, give it a try, and see what happens. And taste it. Try it out. Maybe it's for you, maybe it's not. But if you did a short and it got 200 views, great. If you did a short and it happened to get 2 million views, great. You know, it's not going to hurt to give it a shot, right? Does it have to be created in the YouTube app? No, it does not. So you can edit it from a PC, you can edit it from inside of TikTok or someplace else. And if you saw it in the demo where I was showing you what the shorts upload area looks like inside of the YouTube app, there is in the lower right-hand corner, there is a button for uploading clips that you previously had. So you can upload it from clips that you have that you've created in your phone or on your computer and sent to your phone. Yeah, totally. It's totally good to use. Okay. Let's see. I'd use it if the video can be monetized. Well, they did also say that they are looking that they might possibly monetize them in the future. But here's the thing. If you're waiting for something to be profitable or something that can make you money before you're going to give it a shot, maybe that's not the right attitude. You know, people make Instagram stories. They're not technically monetized, but people I know personally make millions of dollars from coaching and course creation type products that they sell by using only free social media apps. Okay. They use Instagram as their main source of telling people to buy their stuff and what they do. They just started a podcast recently, but literally when they do a launch, which is 3, sometimes 4 times a year, they make millions from people signing up. And so the monetizing comes not from the video views, but from the content inside of it and what they're getting people to do afterwards. So think about that. Just because you can't monetize the video itself, just like when you first got on YouTube and you needed, right, 4,000 watch hours or 1,000 subscribers or whatever it was. If you're like, well, I'm not going to make any videos until I get monetized, it's kind of backwards because you're not going to get monetized also until you make videos. So if you think about this and someone also sees your content in a vertical video fashion, they're like, holy moly, this person was fantastic. Cinematography off the charts. I really like the way they described or displayed this product because more people are getting your video. If someone from said company saw that you made a video about their product, they could also contact you, hire you to do more for them, which has also happened to friends of mine. They did something about a product that they liked, did this kind of like fake photo shoot for it, like they were a person for the brand, and the brand actually reached out to them and like, 1, can we use this? 2, can we hire you for to do another like kind of video with a bigger budget? And so if you think about it that way, it's not the video itself that got monetized. It's what the video and the content inside of it did for them that was able to get them monetized. Hope that makes sense. If that makes sense, give a thumbs up on this video and in the chat, okay? Let me see what it says. You can monetize. The option is still open. Huh. Interesting. Tell me more, because I know that in their documentation and in the webinar that I went to, they said that currently they're not serving ads on them, but please let me know more about that. So if that is true, then whoever said previously that you're not going to make shorts until they monetize them, now you have no excuse. But as far as I know, they haven't gotten there yet. And also, I know we're running out of time, but shout out to the mod team. Thank you to everyone for being here. Of course, you guys always keep it awesome inside of here. And if you want to hang out with us more, please come join us in the Discord community. The link is usually always in the description for that. So yes, we'd love to see you there. Let's see. I have a question. Can you schedule a premiere in vertical short video? No, not that I've seen. Because as you go through, the upload feature, it's just going to be a straight upload. It's going to be public, private, or to your members. If you did it through the YouTube Studio app, you might be able to schedule it as a premiere in there. And if it's just going through that and you're using hashtag shorts, then yes, you could set it as a premiere. Yes. Premieres, though, it's interesting because if you think about when the video is going to be premiered and when the notification is going to get sent out, it could be that unless someone sees it and they're going to set their schedule for it, the premiere will already have happened and be over before they get the notification. But I guess technically, I would say try it, but theoretically, it seems like it would work if you wanted to go up through the app and schedule it for publication that way, and if it's a short video. So, let's see here. Someone got muted. I'm sorry. Does a video qualify as shorts if it is exactly, 60 seconds or less. But if you want to be extra careful, do 59 seconds or less. But they did. I thought it was interesting. Like I said, they were saying during the webinar, it's interesting, one, that it's only 15 seconds inside of the app. So they really want you to have, like, it's a short video. But they said that the most success that they found from creators in India is somewhere around 25 to 30 seconds. So it's under 30 seconds, it seems to be, is kind of what they're saying. And usually they're pretty tight-lipped around some of those things and metrics. So if they're saying that, you may want to listen. Okay? Let's see here. Sorry. Yeah, it will work for 6, and they're not going to stop you. Like I said, if you do, though, a video that's 1 minute and 30 seconds, and then you put hashtag shorts in it, it's not technically a short, so they may not serve that up, okay? So vertical video means that the video is taller than it is wide. So right now, currently, you are looking at a 16 by 9, which is going to be wider than it is tall. Has my animation not been playing this whole time? Oh, that makes me mad. I made the animation it's supposed to play. But if you were looking at a vertical video, it's going to be a video that is kind of sliced down the middle here, let's say, and it's going to be taller than it is wide. So if you think you see it a lot on Instagram stories, that is a vertical video because it's a very tall video and not usually a very wide video. So that would be an example of that. Let's see, where do you have the shorts button? So like I said, in India right now, it's been released for a little bit and it's slowly making its way here. And it's not available on all channels yet. Like I said, I have like 5 channels and it's only available on 1 of my channels right now. So I don't think my animation has been playing this entire time. Has it? Oh, that bums me hard, guys. That bums me hard. Okay. So yeah, if you are holding your phone, usually you're holding it in an up and down tall orientation. Think of it as a video filling that screen. That's going to be your vertical video. Can you monetize a shorts channel? So they did say in their information that they're not serving ads against short videos. It's not to say that they wouldn't serve them against other vertical videos on your channel. So I have vertical videos on my vertical video channel, and those are, 2-3 minutes long, and that channel isn't monetized, but if it was, they could still serve videos against that one. But they did say that there's no YouTube Red Premium revenue that's coming from YouTube Shorts. So that's something, and they said that they wouldn't serve ads on them. So if other people are finding other ways to monetize them, yeah, please share it, because that's cool. So views on YouTube videos that are the shorts one, they do not count towards the hours for monetization. So your 4,000 hours watch time, that time from shorts does not count. The subscribers count. If you get subscribers from shorts and it's going towards your 1,000 to get qualified, they said those subscribers, they all count. But the watch time from the subscribers or the watch time from the shorts does not count against the 4,000 hours for YPP. Okay? All right, so I know we just have a couple minutes left, so I'm just taking a quick scan through the chat here. Let's see here. Did you miss anything? It's always so nice to hang out with everyone here. You guys are the best. I think I saw, oh my goodness, we have 200, I don't know if this is correct, 240 likes on this video. Thank you guys so much. You guys blew away my, can we get to 250? That would be really, really cool, because we're so close, and I like even numbers. So if you haven't thumbs up this video yet, will you please do that? Can we get to 250? That would be really, really awesome. I see 243 now. So As we sign out, I do want to say thank you to the TubeBuddy team and thank you to TubeBuddy for having me on today to talk about this. If you want to learn more about vertical video, I do have a vertical video channel. If you want to learn about YouTube and video editing, please come check me out on Shelly Saves the Day. I will actually be live streaming tomorrow night as well. I have a new series on Thursdays where I'm live streaming and we talk about either vertical video or we talk about YouTube. And so I'd love to see you tomorrow night on my channel or just over on my channel in general. I want to say thank you so much for hanging out with me. I do have a little, oh, I don't have it. If you guys, I'm so disappointed in myself. I had all of this stuff ready. It's in the wrong scene. But make sure you like, subscribe, and check out this channel. They're bringing content to you every single week. They work so hard getting out all the content. I love being over here with you guys. So make sure you come check me out, and I'll see you guys in a video very soon. Thank you for having me. Bye, guys.